the midst of the darkness stood the witch. Calling herself the Azure Witch, she admitted to being a heretic. She claimed that her sole purpose was to seek revenge on a world that had betrayed her. Makes no difference to me. But we do have one thing in common, a distaste for this land. And if it orders me to kill her, then that's one order that might be amusing to disobey. The prophecy made no mention of the warrior of light crossing paths with a witch of any kind. Does this mean that my destiny is my own? That the prophecy is not absolute? She called herself Male, a witch who can manipulate forces from beyond the seas. And here, the seas are Chaos's domain. If I turn an ear toward her words, then will I too be submerged in darkness? Or will I swim instead of sink, overcoming the darkness like a beam of light penetrating the depths?
A witch's place is not to act, but to guide. Whether you choose to raise the anchor and set sail is not something I can decide. Yet I entreat you to go forth and ride upon the wind. Long have I seen your actions in this world. Show me something I have yet to witness.
What is it that you truly seek? Riding on the very edge of darkness, you have been guided here by a hand unseen, the hand of Vox. Your path will be one that has been traveled countless times. A strange one you are. The past is the past, and winding back the clock will not stop time. What has already been lost cannot be reclaimed.
What kind of a fool do you take me for? I'm not one to cling to memories. Or do you think I am?
Then why do you ceaselessly press on? Are your adventures here so filled with wonder that you are loath to abandon them? Does the warrior of light hold that much value for you?
Maybe it does and maybe it doesn't, but it provides me a purpose in life, a goal that I can strive for.
A lapdog bouncing over each time Vox rings a bell.
I think he'd be the first to dismiss me if I swore utter fealty to him. Vox has no feelings toward me.
Then one day he will come to lay claim to your life as well as mine. Vox's tired refrain, kill the heretic. So it is written in Palamecia's laws, so it shall be.
Palamecia wouldn't be my first choice of worlds, but I've known that for a long time.
Vox approaches. It would be best for me to abscond. We will meet soon. If you walk the same path you once did, perhaps you will learn how the world distorts the reality around it. And you may yet grow and change because of that journey.
And that same journey is also a path to becoming a heretic.
Or perhaps you will end up like me, for whom Palamecia, a land of hope unbound, has become a land of unfettered despair. A strange one you are. You would walk the same path as before. Winding back the clock will not stop time.
Meaning what?
The past is the past, and you can do nothing to change it. What What has already been lost cannot be reclaimed. Or have you forgotten that?
Of course not.
As I thought, that is why I do not understand you. The prophecy will be fulfilled, regardless of any actions that you take here this day.
Yet it's the Warrior of Light's duty to do just that. Why would I do anything else?
Doubtless Vox would be happy for you to follow on the path he laid out for you.
It's better for me to keep the man happy. Not all of us are content with being branded a heretic.
It is a bit too late for that, no? You already have dealings with a witch, and Vox has likely cast his judging gaze upon you. Perhaps it is that time already. Go. If the tears you shed for all you have lost dry up, then I shall replenish them.
My memories aren't your playthings.
This impregnable citadel was where the blanks held fast against Chaos's forces.
And many of those I met here gave their lives to do that exact same thing. What has happened to them cannot be changed.
Does it not pain you to come face to face with those whom you know you cannot save?
They say dead men tell no tales. The ones who suffer are the living, who remember what they've lost.
And you believe it falls to you to ensure that they remain unforgotten. Even if it causes you anguish. No, it is precisely because it causes you anguish that you find meaning in it.
I never said that. No one is so saintly, except in fairy tales.
I never thought of you as saintly. Perhaps you are merely trying to set your mind at ease through suffering. Or perhaps you are trying to escape from guilt by convincing yourself that you've atoned. Through believing that all of your suffering and anguish serves as a type of penance.
Atonement? I don't think I have anything for which to atone.
Giving people hope where none should exist is a crime on its own. Think of the spiritual nadir the innocent plummet into when hope turns to despair. Think of the pain they feel. The valiant remain ever steadfast even as Chaos's minions continue to advance. Is it that they don't fear death? Or that they welcome it?
I might end up just like them. They desire to escape this cursed land, even if it means death.
And do you think their passing will set them free? What if they, too, are trapped in a cycle that brings them endlessly to Palamesian soil? Betrayed by the one hope they have, they will fall into endless despair. And yet, they will not remain who they once were. They will become husks. Even the depths of the wide blue seas pale in comparison to how they will suffer.
And for you to know all this, does this mean you're among the unliving?
Press your lips to mine if you doubt that I draw breath.
An unexpected response.
Unlike yours. No. No matter what happens, my conviction shall not waver. This land has treaded upon any semblance of hope that I once had.
I'm sure Chaos would be pleased to hear that. Why didn't you turn to him?
Turn to him I did. Unfortunately, he summarily rejected me. Said that I was a bit too provocative.
Quite the shrewd judge of character, no doubt.
Indeed. And he is surely judging you as well. But there are more. Sarah, Garland, Echo, Vox. Everyone in this world is paying close attention to your actions.
And you think they're all using me? Funny words coming from a witch.
A provocative woman such as myself can only laugh to brush off your words.